In Consumer Corner, we take a look at trends creating a buzz online in China. On today's show, we'll discuss the milk quality inspection fee and see what Chinese internet users have to say about it. The 2008 melamine scandal forced the Chinese government to pay closer attention to the quality of its dairy products. To do this, they have started cutting out the small farmers. Small cattle farmers in China don't often have access to technology and training needed for high-quality dairy products. So they're being replaced by large cattle farming companies, which might be easier to control even if they aren't much safer. One of the biggest problems in the industry is the low return on investment. The ratio of investment to production is terribly low. The high costs are one major reason why China's milk prices are more than 30% higher than the average price in the world. Statistical data from the Ministry of Agriculture shows the country's raw milk prices saw a rapid increase in recent years. According to the data, China's raw milk prices in 2007 were about 17 cents US per pound. This year, the average price has gone up to nearly 34 US cents per pound. The price has doubled in the past 6 years. It's the fourth most expensive raw milk price in the world. The high domestic prices have made it cheaper to buy imported milk powder, which the Chinese companies are doing. On a previous China Price Watch, we looked into the meager profit margins for dairy farmers. This has made many of them quit the market. The drop in the numbers of cattle has made raw milk output dramatically decrease. Chinese dairy companies have to increase their prices to compete with others. The increased prices and the cost of middlemen have made the milk prices go up. But these aren't the only factors. Raw milk prices have recently increased as well, which could make a big difference. But in this case, it's not much of one. That's only a small part of the retail price. As finance.sina.com reports, the cost of raw milk processing and logistics have a much bigger influence upon milk prices. Among them, expenses on milk quality inspection increased dramatically in recent years. Taking China's dairy company Yili as an example, a milk product needs to go through at least 900 tests before it goes out to the factory. The daily costs at a factory from quality inspections are about 10,000 US dollars. The total annual expenses come out to 3.6 million US dollars. To pass China's new quality standard, dairy companies have to keep purchasing new machines to keep up. Yili Group told finance.sina.com that they spent more than $80 million on 1,100 new testing machines since 2008. High-quality inspections make dairy companies hire more people. Previously, a dairy factory only needed 20 quality inspectors, but now this number has increased to 100. From 2008 to 2012, China's dairy inspection costs have soared by 4 to 5 times from what they were before. The cost of quality inspections used to make up 1% of the total cost. Now it takes up nearly 10% of it. China's dairy companies have to spend 10 times more on quality inspection fees than they would in developed countries. Apart from that, the frequency of quality inspections is also much higher than in other countries. The Chinese government requires that all 900 tests are completed for each batch of milk products. This is said to be odd compared to standards in other countries, and this process is time-consuming. In order to keep the dairy products fresh, dairy companies have to produce milk products before they can send out raw milk for quality testing. So apparently, the quality inspection doesn't actually improve the quality. Chinese internet users expressed their opinions on China's high milk prices on Weibo. One sarcastically wrote, quote, "China now only has the world's 4th most expensive milk prices. Don't worry, it'll become the world's #1 soon." Another Weibo user commented on the country's high milk quality inspection fee. The post said, quote, "If the extra costs are due to stricter quality inspections, I would like to pay for it." However, another Weibo user didn't agree with the just mentioned post. Quote, "It's so ridiculous that high milk prices are caused by quality inspections. Apparently more quality tests don't help solve the problem. Meanwhile, don't you think forcing producers to do too many quality inspections is an insult to them? Our quality control system shouldn't be like this." Finally, a Weibo user sarcastically wrote, quote, "In China, the major components of milk are not water, fat, protein, and lactose. It is composed by import taxes, quality inspection fees, urban maintenance fees, and educational fees." The 2008 melamine scandal gave the Chinese government a good reason to press on food safety. Infants died and thousands others were hospitalized because of bad milk and baby formula. However, the government put a closer watch on the industry, which was welcomed by the whole country. But many still don't trust the milk companies, and many still seem to be concerned the inspections aren't solving any of the problems.